Okay, everyone, welcome. Today we're going to go through with Jean-Matteo Malerio, who is the Marketing Director for Loro Piana Textile Division. My name's Campbell Carey, Creative Director, and my colleague here, Dario Canera, Head Cutter. We've picked an amazing selection. I say it was easy, it was actually quite difficult because we had to narrow down such a wonderful selection to the 20-odd patterns you'll see. You can look at these online and also request a physical swatch in the post to be mailed to you. Obviously, in these COVID times, we're having to find unique and different ways to reach out to our clients. Obviously, mailing out. Also, we have our teleporting bespoke service, so we can come to your home and talk you through these fabrics one-to-one. So, welcome, Jean-Matteo, and thank you very much for taking the time today to go through these with us and our clients, customers, and to get a bit more of a broader history of Loro Piana. We know, being in the trade, it's a fantastic story, but it's great to give our customers the chance to hear it. So thank you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me here. Well, just a little introduction of Loro Piana. Loro Piana was founded in 1924 by Pietro Loro Piana in Quarona. Actually, I am in Quarona, in our main plant. It's between Milan and Turin, and a fantastic view of a natural experience. Loro Piana had made uncompromising quality its mission, offering the most discerning clients in the best fabrics, which have been made in Italy from the finest raw material in the world. 6 generations of experience in the textile industry have covered the Loro Piana into master in the creation of high-end fabrics and fibers, placing the company in the position of market leader. Our key of success is our vertical integration, because we guarantee the best quality in fabrics thanks to extremely quality control from the raw material selection to the production, even to the end quality control to the fabrics, to combine in the end the most modern technology with Italian craftsmanship and sartorial tradition. Loro Piana has always had a very close connection to Savile. It's an iconic place for everyone in the world, and this iconic place, our most precious fabric meets the know-how of the most expert bespoke tailors in the world. And Huntsman, for us, is one perfect example of this long-lasting relationship that has even led to the creation of a special selection of Loro Piana fabrics. It's a very fantastic marriage, in my opinion, in our opinion, a marriage of elegance and comfort and sophisticated response to the decades of contemporary elegance. These fabrics lend themselves to a very wide range of styles to meet the varied needs for today's wardrobe, from day wear to formal suit, from blazer and to overcoats, why not?
Yeah, we've had a wonderful relationship with you guys. I probably should give you a bit of a history to Huntsman. Welcome everyone, a new gents to Huntsman. Huntsman was founded by a chap called Henry Huntsman in 1849. He was by trade a breeches maker, so he made breeches and riding wear, generally sporting wear. So we're one of the few houses who were not really founded on military wear, even though we have had some history of making for the military. But you can see still in the house silhouette, we still keep that close crop to the chest, silhouette of almost of a riding coat. So we try and look for a simple elegance. And again, as you guys, we try and use excellence in everything we do. Everything is hand-tailored, hand-cut and tailored on the premises here. Always has been. That has changed very little, and we always, as you know from working with us, select the best fabrics to work with, and the fabrics that are importantly good to hand tailor, which is what we prefer and still do and will carry on to do, hopefully into the future. So But thank you again for joining us.
So first off, we'll start with the jacket bunch.
Yeah, we can start with jackets. Jackets is a design for year-round use, and the selection is ideal for variety of occasion. So you can use with different, you can choose different tastes and different preferences, but in general, it's a jacket for everyday use to feel comfortable with yourself.
Yeah, it's a beautiful blazer, great recovery on this cloth as well.
And a really high quality, right? Super 130s makes the a wonderful shimmery finish to the cloth. And 2 tones of blue in there, what gives the cloth real depth of colour.
Yeah.
Great for almost a 10-month of the year blazer, right? And good for travel.
Yeah, the combination of the texture of the yarns and the weave just give it a real depth.
We have also the 704 that is mare. We call in a very Italian way, because we love the seaside as Italians, of course. We like very much the fresh and breathable linen and of course cotton. Nice mixed with precious and brilliant silk. That is overall the bunch that we offer. And of course, Loro Piana try to use only the best quality, even if it's in cotton, even if it's in silk. And here you can find a variety of texture and weights that are ideally for suit, jacket, or trousers that can be combined with different palette color and in different way to usage, so you can feel yourself in the summer in the end.
Yeah, beautiful. And the first one we've chosen is the Seersucker. So it's obviously the weave is very a classic Seersucker weave, but you've used, instead of using cotton, which is traditional in Seersucker, we've gone with woolen, 10% of silk. And I mean, this, I love making this stuff. It's light as a feather, but it just keeps its shape really well. Whether that's the wool and silk combination, but yeah, and it's one of the lightest suits I think I make for people now, and everybody loves it that makes it. It tailors really well, so yeah, that's always top of my list when people are looking for seersuckers for warm climates.
It's all natural. The cotton is also come from a natural way to spin. So it's a very nice touch, as you said, and at the same time is a combined, let me say, in a way of sustainability, because we only use cotton nowadays in the end.
And I could see that in not just a sport jacket, but actually as a full summer suit, right?
Absolutely. As I said before, this kind of bunch and this kind of different variants and articles, we thought that we can that consumer can use in as a suit, as a jacket in summer when they want to feel free. They don't need to have something formal, but wanted to be elegant in every day, in every situation.
And also light enough, this could be made into a shirt.
Yeah, of course.
Could be.
Because it's light enough, right?
It's a very good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it's feather light, yeah. And the next one we've got is the light blue herringbone, which has got quite a high silk content and also 20% linen. So again, it's light as a feather, keeps its shape very well, hand tailors very well, again, very important. Yeah, beautiful summer coat for casual wear. As you say, if you want that bit of elegance without going too formal, perfect.
And a wonderful luster.
And the color you choose is one of my favorites, to be very honest, because in summer you need something very light color, very useful to go to the seaside. Also in Italian beach, why not? I mean, it's normal to see in Portofino or a Capri men dressed up with this kind of jackets.
I see. I like because it's got quite a substantial content of silk. It just gives that herringbone that lovely prominence and luster.
We choose a silk here to be a little bit brilliant, so to get some shine effects.
Makes it pop. And again, we've chosen these in another shade as well. That again with that luster, you can go quite dark on the shades and still keep that weave definite. So it's a definite herringbone, you can see. But yeah, a little bit of luster. Beautiful summer coat.
And moving on to the Tasmanian.
Well, Tasmanian is of course one of most iconic brand for us because it's a milestone. It's born in 1960 actually. In 1960, Tasmanian makes a breakthrough in the market because we use a wool very thin, and we launch in the market where consumers are used to have very heavy suit. No, so Tasmanian is a very breakthrough in the market today, also with a new quality because we increase the quality of the merino wool that now is 170s. So it's a super 117. That means the fiber we use measure only 15 microns in the diameter. So extremely fine, extremely exclusive. There are one other thing that is very important because also the structure of the new Tasmanian is more sartorial. So we use 2 times yarns to make the one single yarn. So is a multiply to create a superlative product in the end. Tasmanian, I mean, is a timeless. I don't want to say that it's a 4 season because it's a kind of I mean, in winter is in your winter, in UK winter is maybe it's too light, but in the end, in general, we used to say that you can use Tasmanian every day, every time, every time you want it to be. I mean, not just elegant, but feel the exclusiveness that only Loro Piana can bring in the market. You dress up a kind of a story of the suit or the clothes. I mean, it's a kind of iconic for everybody.
It's a great handle, really silky smooth.
Yeah, it's beautiful handle.
And these colours we've chosen, I really think would be ideal for summer occasional wear, for example, wedding, summer party. Like you said, it's got the 2-ply yarn in, so it gives the overall colour depth of colour. The tans, am I right thinking there's a grey base in it with the 2 tans that give it the lovely lustre?
Yeah, also the structure is more compact. So also for you, it's better it should be better to work with instead of the 150 or the normal construction. So it's a very sartorial fabric, and the color you choose, of course, match perfectly what I said, the man on the yacht, so the man on the sailing boat. So not only for the party, but for the look and feel Loro Piana used to have in photos or in old photos. So
the 2 greys, grey is especially this being so light. It's not often it's quite difficult to pull off, but because there's a certain amount of brown in the grey, it just makes it a wonderful shade.
Yeah, it gives you that versatility, I think, when you're trying to match it up.
Moving on to the Volare.
Volare, well, we choose the name because it's very popular to worldwide. Volare is a very great song that one of the famous songwriters sing in the 1960s. But what does it mean volare? In Italian, volare means fly. To fly is a verb, is a to fly. So the idea is to give a consumer the opportunity to have a garment with the fabrics that are very resilient, but on the same time is comfortable. Because it's with the natural stretch, garments can come out, remain in the same situation, so you can use every day, but also stress a lot during long traveling. Okay, now we are unfortunately closed in our countries, but of course you can use under the sun, or under wind condition, or in every kind of condition, but you can feel the resilience of the fabrics that we use. Which kind of fabrics? Well, of course, wool, but not only wool and silk and linen, but also cashmere. So it's a combination of the four material from raw material, and the construction of the yarns and of course the fabrics give us also the natural stretchability. So combining the elegance also with the comfortable usage. So again, different condition, also stressful condition, but you should look impeccable when you dress up and when you use it for example, a business or working day.
These are beautiful. We've got these lovely, hopefully everyone can see, we've got beautiful subtle check on here, very on the Prince of Wales check, but it's just lovely. You can pick out the base colours to match trousers, as you could with the selection we've got here in the Tasmanian. That'll go beautifully with this. But yeah, lovely summer coat. Again, light as a feather for here, and very comfortable, and tailors very well again. So and that's what we're looking for. The brown is beautiful. The blue we've got in two shades, so you can go lighter, or we've got a mid blue here and the darker. You can again pick out the colours to contrast for trousers, or even the suit would be beautiful in this. That would make up very nicely and comfortable as trousers as well. We have the small puppy tooth here. Again, beautiful suit selection. Nice summer suit. Quite porous, as you can see, so breathes really well. Perfect summer here, or on the continent where we can finally come and see you guys.
So, Jan, we've picked these two wonderful blue hopsack, and what's unique about this cloth and unique to Loro Piana, it seems this is quite a tight basket weave, quite a tight hopsack. So therefore not just very versatile for jackets, but also could this be worn as a suit and or separate trouser?
Well, yes, exactly. I mean, this particular fabrics that give us was built to match the consumer need, also different consumer need. The twister is the design particular for intensive lifestyle.
Yeah,
that's why it's had this handly, not roughly, but a little bit crispy or a little bit handable, so you can really touch the structure. Is made with, of course, a pure wool. Is 100% wool, and is also is our trial to match also the English sartorial test. No, so just to be closer to your consumer, direct consumer in the English fabrics. As you can feel, is really rich in the end, no? So the hand feel is rich and rippled. The appearance is really rippled. So we think it's a good compromise between tradition and, of course, modernity. So matching the consumer need that someone can want to.
Some of the hopsack cloths can sometimes be quite rough to the touch, but this has got a lovely crisp.
Yeah, I think you found a good middle ground with the performance of a normal hop sack, which, as Campbell said, can be quite harsh to the touch, but this is lovely and soft and will still perform pretty well by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's also very resilient in the end because of the structure itself, and you can touch, you can scratch a little bit, and you can see return on the basic status. So
it would really hold a crease in the trouser.
Yeah. Prince of Wales in the back here as well.
You've got Prince of Wales with the Glen check, isn't it, right? It's more Glen check.
Yeah.
Again, it's got a lovely warm feel to it. Even though it's relatively a dark grey and brown, but it's just the right combination of grey and brown to make it warm for the summer. Beautiful, both suit and sports jacket. And then finally, one of my favourites is this kind of denim-y blue bird's eye. I love how the bird's eye on this cloth is so small, really subtle. That would be fantastic for a wedding suit, right?
Excellent.
And then on to the corduroys and denim.
Yeah, corduroy is a correct full corduroy based on combination of superior quality of linen and cotton. They are compact fabrics that can be ideal for informal treasures and suits. So more relaxed in some way, but give to you also a contemporary feel. No? So it's very modern on the same time. And the article you choose goes exactly in this direction, in my opinion.
Unusual. A lot of our customers wouldn't have seen this amount of linen content in a corduroy and this weight. So it's beautiful. I think this is going to be really well received. It's unusual to be able to wear a corduroy in the spring and summer. So to be able to offer that now here is going to be great. And these are beautiful colours as well. Nice for English summer country walks.
Yeah.
I
think the linen must give it it makes it look almost vintage.
A little bit, yes, of course. Yeah. Of course. Also color palette are a little bit vintage, but in our opinion, this kind of color you can use for the weekend, no? So it's a weekend feeling. That doesn't mean that you use only Saturday and Sunday, but when you feel in the weekend, you can use this. So it's a kind of for weekend sensation.
I mean, people are going to come in and feel these because they're beautifully soft as well. Without having any wool or cashmere content, to get this texture is really good and going to be very comfortable to wear.
This is a very, very far away bunch from us. I mean, if you touch the fabric, it's very far away from normal Loro Piana touch, hand touch, no? But what is inside is incredible story because during the you know that in the past we have a terrible square head, no? So head square, sorry, where people lost the houses and particular business was in trouble. So directly Pierluigi Loro Piana went in this area that is in the center of Italy, and try to understand how bring new business in the region. So it's not a charity; it's just the idea to bring business, no? And for Pierluigi Loro Piana, seeing a lot of ship around, he took the idea, why we can use this wool from the ship and try to make fabrics, no? to sell the Italian story all around the world. Normally, this ship was the wool from this ship was used for mattress or for other kind of. I mean, the ship was used for cheese or for milk, and not the ideal of wool to make fabrics. Actually, it was not simple and easy to make yarns and then fabrics, because our expertise is always been to make and to work with the finest fabric. So is it the other way around? No, we are used to use the most precious and small and finest fabrics. Now using 22 microns, for us, it was a bit a challenge. So it took a while to understand how we can combine these 22 microns fibers into a garment, into a fabrics. And the result was nice, so nice that we launched in the market. We launched in the market with this Sopravviso. There's made and born and made in Italy. This because of course we take from Italy the wool, and we made in Italy, of course, as Loro Piana made always, and give us a very contemporary, modern, very different touchable. Between, I mean, if you compare to normal Loro Piana fabric, we because of because it's so exclusive and because you needed to tell the story to the consumer, we launched the product only in Milan last in 2019, so in 2019. And now in London. So only 2 cities all around the world has these bunches, because it's so exclusive, so different, so unique. So we believe that tailors need to say and speak about the story behind. No, so that's why we don't want it to spread all around. The idea is that next to London, next year will be available in Paris also. So we will have 3 cities. But this is an exclusive that only in these 3 cities you can find it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful story. And I think, as you said, it's important that the story goes with the cloth to tell people how this came about. And it's great to see that this being done.
So Matteo, I understand we have a landing page where clients can scan QR codes and read more on these wonderful choices.
Yeah, exactly. The consumer and your client has the opportunity to see in digital way all the collection you select, and a little part of story, of course, Loro Piana, and a little bit of description of the different offer. Is a modern way to get in touch with clients. Of course, it's not the same way to touch fabrics, and you know that how much is important to touch fabrics to choose the right fabrics for you guys. But I have to say, in a situation where maybe people don't want to get closer or to want to travel, I think is a nice combination, just to start to understand what is inside, and then maybe be inspired and stimulate the next shopping, you know, so the next choice and the next choice, for the new garment. We think we create this landing page. You can scan the QR code with your iPhone or, of course, smartphone, and you go directly in this landing page where you have more information also about Loro Piana, what are the main characteristics, what are the story behind. So welcome to use it to see also in digital way. Just one thing, of course, the image that you can find is a really high definition. So, of course, you cannot touch, but you can really see the small yarns inside. So, enjoy.
Thank you for that, Jan. From our side, I can also tell people that they will be able to order physical swatches through us. There's an order now page where you can click on, and our client managers will help you and get you a swatch so you can actually feel it yourself and have a closer look. So that's something else we hopefully we can steer people in the right direction for their selections.
So just to round up, Gian Matteo, thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure for us to talk today, and also for putting these together. It's always fun to be involved in, especially in the moment when we're all locked up, but I'm sure our customers will look forward to seeing the selection from the April 12th. We'll be able to look at these online and in physical in the post. So we're very much looking forward to hearing feedback from our customers. So thank you again.
Yeah, I'd like to say thanks.
Thank you.
It's important that we speak to you guys so we can pass on all the expertise and work that you've put into producing these cloths, and we can make sure that's appreciated.
Tell the story.
Yeah, so we look forward to doing that.
Thank you also from my side. Thank you for having me here.